All right, folks, we got a garden video today. About 100 days ago, I planted these potatoes in 5-gallon containers. They're red Pontiacs, and we just planted a small potato in each one of them. So they say you should get about 1.5 pounds for every one seed potato planted. So we're hoping for that. We have no idea what we're going to get. We've kept them watered. They say when they start turning brown, go ahead and get them out of the buckets. They're probably deteriorating, so we're going to go with that. I think it's been 91 days to be exact. They say about 100 to 110 days, so we'll see what's going to happen. All right, folks, so editing this video, I realized that I didn't show you how to actually plant the potatoes in the buckets. It's super simple. There's tons of videos on the internet how to do it. Don't get overcomplicated with it. Some of the videos have all kinds of crazy stuff. All you got to do is put good dirt, good drainage, and get good potatoes and put it in. Basically, you want to start out with a 5-gallon bucket. They say use food grade buckets. I don't think it matters. Use good soil. Home Depot, Lowe's, they sell the white food grade buckets for I think $4 a piece. You can get these for about $1.50 a piece. I may switch next year, I may not, I don't know. Make sure whenever you're setting your bucket up that you use a 1-inch drill bit and put you about 5 holes in the bottom of your bucket for good drainage. And I always put one on the side over here too, just to make sure nothing pulls up in the bottom at all in the ridges. The big problem with doing this is you do end up with some rot sometimes. So just make sure that you keep the bucket, maybe put a couple 2x4s underneath it to get it off the ground so it'll drain good. Basically, you want to start out with about 6 inches of soil. Put your potato on that. On seed potatoes, you have the little growth coming out of them. Try to make sure the majority of that's coming straight up. And then put you about 6 inches of soil on top of that. That's all you do, okay? Just let them sit out for a few days. You'll start seeing the soil cracking on the top. Keep them watered real good. Once the leaves come out of the top of the bucket, it won't be very long. It only takes about 10-12 days for that to happen. Go ahead and put another 6 or 7 inches of soil. Should be pretty much full at that point of soil, and just the leaves are going to be sticking out of the top, and they'll end up coming out of the bucket 2 or 3 feet. And you want to pretty much give them about 100 days. They say until the leaves start to wilt pretty heavily. That's what I did. Around 90 days, I went ahead and pulled them, and you've seen what happened with mine. Just, live and learn. Don't listen to everything you see on the internet. The results speak for themselves. Mine are all organic. I don't use any kind of fertilizer in mine. Every bit of stuff I use is organic. I'm going to show you the pictures of the bags here in a second that I use. I buy it at Lowe's and Home Depot. All right, folks, we're going to go ahead and get these dumped out today. These 4 buckets over here have gotten just 1 small potato that I put in. On the bucket on my right, I actually put in 3 small potatoes. I wanted to see if you got more by putting more in the bucket, so I doubt we did, but we're going to do it last, and we'll see what happens. There's that seed potato right there. That's what we got off the first bucket. It's not bad considering what I put in was about that big right there, so it's pretty good. Move on to bucket number 2. got out of that one. It's not bad. All right, folks, we're down to the last bucket. This is the one I was telling you about that I planted 3 potatoes in, so we're gonna see if it gives us any more. I doubt it will. And I marked it with having a red thing tied around the handle, so I know it's the right one. So here we go. All right, let's see. There's 2. Got a bunch of small ones. I think if anything, we might have got less. Some more ain't definitely better on this. All right, folks, got a problem here. My scale only goes up to 5 pounds. So we got 4 pounds 9 ounces in there right now. And I'm gonna weigh the remainder here and see what we got. Add that to it.
We got our windows down, driving down the 405, sing along to the...
All right, folks, so we ended up with another 4 pounds 1 ounce. So we got 8 pounds and 10 ounces total potatoes off of just planting between a half a pound and a pound. I don't know exactly. I wish I would have done that, but that's a tremendous amount of return just for 1 pound of potatoes. I know it was less than a pound, but
Just be there. We're taking our shot, bring what you got.
all right, folks, we're gonna finish up the video today. It's hot. I want to say heat index today is over 100, I believe. It's got to be in the 90s. Anyways, Got a good return on the potatoes. I'm gonna show you some pictures of the garden before we finish up. We had some fungus and mold and stuff, and we've had to go through and do some changes and alterations on the garden, so it's not as pretty as I expected, but I'm gonna show you. We don't do no lying on this channel. I'm gonna show you everything, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So thank y'all for joining me today. Like, share, and subscribe. Like I say, leave some comments, let me know some things y'all might want to see. I'm getting some good feedback, so I appreciate everything, and we'll catch y'all next time. Bye.
Like they do on the radio. Tommy's got brand new drums, and I still have my old guitar. And John said this next song's gonna be real good, if you know what I mean. Round and round the world we'll go, putting on the greatest show. So make sure that you don't miss out, just be there. We're taking our shot, bring what you got. We're going all the way to the top. We will hear the sound of 1 million people screaming our names when we're backstage. We'll play loud, surfing the crowd. Everybody's jumping around. Yeah, that's the place where I wanna be. Going on stage, headline on a Saturday night. Oh, 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 Saturday night. Oh, oh, round and round the world we'll go, putting on the greatest show. So make sure that you don't miss out, just be there. Oh, just be there. We're taking our shot.